Hello friends, welcome back to our CCNA 200-301 series. Today is day 9. In our last video, day 8, we already discussed about access point and we need to do that lab, access point lab. We hold that lab because we need to learn DHCP. After learning DHCP, we are going to do that lab. So today is day 9. In day 9, we are going to learn about DHCP, what is DHCP and how it works. And then we are going to do that lab in day 10. So today is day 9. Welcome to day 9 and we are going to do DHCP. So DHCP stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. This is a protocol which gives the IP address automatically to our network devices. In our daily life, we are dealing with the IP address like our smartphone connecting to the Wi-Fi. It will get automatically IP address. IP address can be configured statically or dynamically. We can do in both way. But normally we are configuring static IP address to our network device like router, switches, firewall and server. While we are dynamically assigning the IP address to the computer, tablet, smartphone, laptop, etc. Example, if I have organization where I have 500 client computers, that is laptop, 500 laptops. It is difficult to assign the IP address by going to the each and every laptop. Maybe by mistake I assigned wrong IP, or maybe I will assign the same IP 2 times or 3 times to the laptop. So this is a very headache to assign the IP address to the laptops individually. So to overcome with these types of situation, these types of problem, we are using DHCP server. DHCP stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. We use Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol to assign IP address dynamically. We will see how we are going to do that one. We will configure DHCP in the server or in the router. So let's see in our first drawing here. I am taking DHCP server, IP is 192.168.1.1 and this is my host. This is my host means laptop, and this is a DHCP server and it is connected to DHCP server through a Ethernet cable or through a Wi-Fi network or anything. It is connected to DHCP server. So when we are connecting our laptop or our client or any Wi-Fi any device which is networking device to our DHCP server, he will send the message. When we are connecting to the network, laptop is on left hand side and DHCP is on right hand side. This is a DHCP and this is a laptop. So when we connect the laptop to a DHCP server, laptop send the request to the DHCP server. See here, DHCP discover. So laptop will send the DHCP discover message. This message will be broadcast because he do not have the IP address and he don't know we have the DHCP server. So what the laptop will broadcast the DHCP discover message. It will receive DHCP server and it will offer, DHCP server will offer that one. So see here our laptop send DHCP discover message to the server and the server is offering the DHCP offer. Here DHCP server reply with DHCP offer message which contain the IP address for the laptop. We need to define and configure in DHCP server which IP we need to give, from which sequence we need to start. We need to define in this. Okay, whatever IP we are defining, we are assigning here, that IP is going to distribute in our machines. So DHCP server reply the DHCP offer. Then our host laptop, that laptop will send the DHCP request to the DHCP offer message saying it is okay, I can use this IP. Then the DHCP server will acknowledge, that is known as DHCP acknowledge, and DHCP server reply with DHCP acknowledge to laptop saying it is okay, use this IP address. Like this way the cycle will rotate and our laptop will get the IP address. Okay, so let's see, we will do the lab. We can take server as a two type. We can use the DHCP server, like we can take any server and install the and we can do the configuration, or we can take the router and do the DHCP configuration in the router. So we have two methods. We can follow any method to use as a DHCP server. So here in this I am showing first one is our server. This is a DHCP server connected to the switch and switch is assigned to all the computers. From there they are getting the dynamic IP. Now here another way we can do, we can configure the DHCP server to this router. In this router we can configure DHCP server and from here he can distribute all the IP to the client. and this is the configuration we will use. Before going this one, let me bring the packet tracer. I will show you all this in the packet tracer. So let me bring the packet tracer. This is a packet tracer. I think you already know, in our last video we already discussed about the packet tracer. So now we are going to see about the server as well as client. So first I will take here, let me take one switch. I am taking one switch here. This is a switch, and then I am going to take a client or the server. Let me click here. This is a server. I am taking this server. How we will take, click here and then click. First we need to click here and then click in the dashboard. Then we will connect the server. We will take the automatic cable. I am connecting from here to here. So this is connected. Then we are going to take the client PC. I will take some laptop and some computer. Let me take some computer and some laptop. See here, this is a laptop. Now I am going to take the automatic cable. This is automatic cable. I am connecting to this switch. So this is connected to switch. This is connected to switch. This is connected to the switch. So this one we already have the connection. Now what we need to do, we did not assign the IP address to this laptop. See here, I will open this laptop and I will show you we did not assign any IP address to the laptop. How we will open? We will click the laptop and then we will click here. See here, we did not assign any IP address. So what we need to do, we need to go to the server and we need to configure DHCP here. So first I will click here, then I will assign the IP address to this server. So what IP address we will assign? I will assign here 192.168.1.1. okay, and I will click here. Automatically it will come. This is the IP address I assign. I will close this one. Okay, so IP address is already assigned to the server. Now again I will click this one. Then we need to go to the services. Here services, I will go to DHCP and it is off, right? We need to put on. I put on, and already configuration he came here, that is 192.168.1.0. it is going to give from here to till maximum user 255. okay, so I am closing this one. After that what we will do, we will click this computer, we will open this one, and from static we need to click to the DHCP. So this is automatically. So now our computer is requesting, and request is successful. DHCP request successfully executed, and we receive the IP address 192.168.1.2. okay, same thing I will click here and I will go in the desktop and then I will click the DHCP. It will request the DHCP and he get the IP address. Same thing I will do for another computer. See here, same thing he is requesting and he get the IP address. Then we will go for the last PC, that is this one, and again here I am connecting. Yeah, so we get the IP address. So this is one of the type of DHCP server, and we are getting the IP address from this one. So now I am going to ping from here to here or here to here. We can ping. I already have the IP address, so I am going to ping the server. How we are going to ping the server? We need to write ping. Then what we will write? 192.168.1.1. this is IP address of our server. See, I can get the request. So no, we are getting a reply. So we are communicating, our laptop is communicating to the server, and we get the IP address dynamically. So now we are going to use the router, and we are going to check router also, can router give us a DHCP or not. I already told you router is also going to give work as a DHCP server if we configure, and we can use server also separately. So now we will take one router. I am going to move this down like this. We can do like this also. Now I will take one router. Let me take this router. Here is one router. Then I am going to take one switch. Let me take this switch. Here is the one switch. Then I am going to take some PCs. This is a one PC and some laptops and some more laptops. Then I will take the cable, automatic cable. I am going to connect from here to here. Then I will take again this cable and I am clicking. Let me connect this to this and then this to this. Okay, so this is our basic connection is done. Now we need to configure. We need to configure this router. So this router should work as a DHCP server. Okay, I already wrote here in our lab. Let me explain you here. See, like this we connected, and what is the configuration? First we need to assign the IP address to this port. You can see this port, right? We need to assign the IP address to this port, and then we need to configure the DHCP server. So what we will do, we will write enable, then config t, then we will change the host name to DHCP because we are using this as DHCP. To only remember, to only in future we need to remember we are assigning this DHCP as a name to that server. Then we are going to the interface F0 by 0 and I am assigning the IP address 192.168.1.1 and the subnet mask and no shut. So this is a basic configuration we are doing all routers to assign the IP to the port. From DHCP configuration will start from here. We need to write IP DHCP pool guest or anything you can write in here. We can write guest or ABC or whatever we want to write, we can write. Then after that we will write default route and we need to assign the interface IP address. Whatever interface, this is an interface, this IP address we will assign here. And then we need to write network and then we need to write network ID and the subnet mask. Network ID means whatever IP we have and we will keep only network part and we will remove the host part. You know, in the class C, I think you remember we have 3 network part and 1 host part. So this is a 192 and 168.1.1. So this is only the host part. This is only the host part. So we need to make this host part as 0. So it become 192.168.1.0. Okay, understand? So this one is the network ID and this is a subnet mask. So with this one, our router is configured as a DHCP. So now we are going to do this one. I wrote already this configuration. Let me copy this configuration. Okay, this configuration I will copy from here. Let me copy this configuration and then I am going to paste in our router. So here is our router and now let me click here. One time we will click and then we will maximize and then I will click this one. He's asking, we will write no and then we are inside, then I will right click and paste. So this one is see the config t and then host name is changes to DHCP and this IP is assigned already to the port and no shut, this port is up and we apply the DHCP configuration here. Then we need to save the configuration. What we will do, Control Z and we will write WR. WR is for the saving the configuration. So this configuration is already done. It is working. It is orange, so it is working. Now it is green, so it's successfully implemented. And we need to wait few seconds because this will take few seconds. And then we will go to the PC and then desktop and then here we will click and from static we will click to dynamic. So this is requesting IP address. See, DHCP request successful and he get the IP 192.168.1.2. This is 1.2. Then I will go for another computer and here and then see here it is requesting the IP address and he get 192.168.3 and we will get subnet mask and the default gateway. Default gateway is nothing but a interface IP what we assign to the router. So we will do same thing. We will go to desktop in IP config and then DHCP. This is automatically. Okay. So we get this IP address automatically. So with this, I think you understand. We can do 2 types of lab. We can configure server as a DHCP, or if we have a small organization, we don't want to spend money on purchasing new server and configuring and all this one. Then as we have already the router in our company and internet connection is connected to router, so we can do configuration in the router. So router can behave as a DHCP server and he can give the IP address to our network. I think you understand this one. This is our basic notes what we discussed. So with this we close the DHCP. In next video, that is day 10, we are going to configure the access point. Okay, so don't miss the next class video. Like our video, subscribe to our channel and write in the comment you need this series or not, because if no one is responding, then I will discontinue this series. If everyone want to see this one, then put in the comments, so I will continue this series. Okay, thank you very much. See you. Bye.